There we go. Hello. I think this should be my first day since I haven't even used it in a very long time. Hello. All right. Hello. Hey, I saw it. Go ahead and put down your questions. Hello. Hey, Carmel. How are you? I'm good, Nadira. So you didn't see that before. Yeah. Okay, Donnie, did you donate? Because I have to look and like. Alright, so Steve is okay, he tells me I'm wasting time because I haven't seen him yet. But why is he in such a rush? Okay. Spirit, Self, Medea. Between her and Steve. Why is Steve in such a rush to see her? Why is he in such a rush to see her? Donnie, did you donate? Please tell me that you have, and then please keep your questions to yourself until I call for you. One. So why did Steve's extra sugar? 1, 2, 3. Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups reverse. 10 of Swords. 3 of Cups reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. 6 of Swords. Okay. For one, he still has feelings for you. And I think he's still hurt over the breakup that you guys may have had with the 10 of Cups reverse and the 10 of Swords. There's still that hurt. He just may want to offer his feelings. 3 of Cups reverse. Yeah, because 3 of Cups is here. So, like, definitely, like, the breakup here could have been a third party. Cash up, I donate. All right. Please keep your questions to yourself until I ask. Thank you. But the 7 of Wands, why? Why is he in such a rush? 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords here. Wait, why is 7 of Wands here? Reverse 1. I'm not taking that. I'll trust it. Why is 7 of Wands reverse? Reverse 1, 2, 8 of Pentacles. Why else is 7 of Wands here? The Tower, and then the 9 of Cups reverse. I don't think he really wants to be that defensive here, or why. Maybe he feels like he's about to possibly give up as well with the 7 of Wands reverse. I clarified it, so got here the 8 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 9 of Cups. He may want to rebuild things after things came crashing down. 7 of Cups reverse and the 9 of Cups reverse. This is like losing wish fulfillment here due to something that happened, some sort of upheaval. Maybe he feels like he lost something and possibly wants to move forward with you with the 6 of Swords here, or is hoping that you haven't moved on. That could be that. What else? One more card. 1, 2, 3. Page of Cups reverse. Why is he in such a rush here? He may feel like you don't have a lot of feelings for him with the Page of Cups reverse, or he's having a hard time explaining how he feels with the Page of Cups reverse. It can be this can be the energy of somebody here that's a bit inconsiderate or emotionally immature and doesn't know how to express themselves here. It can be emotionally closed off. He may feel like you're this way towards him, which is why. Because he still loves you more than likely with this Ace of Cups here. His feelings are sincere. What are your other 2 questions? Also, for everybody else that may want to pay for readings, after you're done doing that, when I call on you, just please have your questions together or whatnot and just put them all down so I can go through the list. Alright, wait a minute. right, so I see. Wait a second. Okay, all right, so wait a second. Yeah. All right, now on towards the other one. Right, how will this connection turn out in the long run? Basically, a little bit. All right, so how would Nadira's connection with Steve, if they were to get back together, how would it turn out in the long run? How would it be? 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 6 of Wands, 1. Hermit reverse. Can you get out of your shell, maybe? Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords. 4 Swords reverse. 1, 2, 3. 8 of Wands. Justice reverse. Okay, so up here, top row. Wait a minute. Vice Justice reverse here. 1, 2, 3. Some reverse here. White is the 4 Swords reverse. 1, 2, 3. Swords. All right. So how would it turn out? For whatever reason, I feel like he would get you out of your shell. The 6 of Swords is here. I mean, it's not 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands. If you two were to get into something in the long run, I think things would be successful here with the 6 of Wands. You'd get the recognition that you deserve here. Maybe currently right now you're kind of wanting to seclude yourself from this person with the Hermit reverse, but at the same time with this Knight of Swords, it seems like he's actually like really pursuing you. Definitely here like with communication, but also this is talking about moving forward here, so a lot of change. However, so the 4 of Swords here, reversed, and then the King of Swords. I don't know if he's made up his mind, I guess, and he's going to be direct with you. 4 of Swords here talk about like coming out of a resting state, but also coming out of a break here with the King of Swords, because I guess like actually thinking things through here, having a clear mind, thus being able to move forward. Maybe even moving past things here that may have made you sad here with Justice reverse and the Sun reverse. Things that you felt were like unjustly done to you, because maybe in the past before you felt like he didn't treat you fairly. Also with some people, the Sun reverse can also like talk about illumination. So maybe he might tell you some things that he did that you may not know about, some sort of injustice here, or he may shine the light on some sort of karma that could have been served to him here with the Justice card, because the Justice can talk about karma, and in this deck the Wheel of Fortune is in the sky. Maybe the lack of balance has made him unhappy, but overall, is it worth it? Possibly so. It's really up to you. It's really up to you, I'd say. Definitely. Knight of Pentacles reverse here. You do kind of maybe fear that possibly things aren't going to work out here, or things are going to be a bit stagnant. I'd say if you do want to go after this person, do take your time here. I'm going to stop using this deck because I don't like how choppy it is. Alright. Then for your last one, if we do get into a relationship, will he be committed? Spirit is Nadira gets into a commitment with Steve. Will he be committed? Will he be faithful? Will he be loyal? First card to pop out here, the Knight of Pentacles. Hermit. 2 of Wands reverse. Okay, so here's what I already get. So the 9 of Pentacles here and this Hermit card. Right now you feel happy where you're at here, just actually being single and just doing well for yourself. And with the Hermit, you're actually taking in some time to really think about this. Trying to gain wisdom, trying to do some introspection about this. The other thing that I kind of like got in my head with this 9 of Pentacles is that he would support you, I believe. would be happy that you do have your freedom, have your own stability. But at the same time, when it comes to you, like in your own thought process here with the Two of Wands here, you kind of like going back and forth here, and you kind of need to make a decision. You fear about being unstable when it comes to this person with the Queen of Pentacles reverse, or you feel like in the past here, whatever Steve did, like, kind of made you feel a bit insecure and a bit unstable. Maybe you worry about maybe putting things together, because the Queen of Pentacles can talk about like a loss of money. And since you already have your own business, maybe you feel like he could slow you down, perhaps. What else? Believe you committed. Five of Pentacles, the Sun, the Hangman. Right now, you could also just be fearing. This came out of Five of Wands reverse. Could be fearing like some sort of financial loss here with the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Pentacles here. But you may also fear like, I feel like he might leave you out cold, but at the same time here, like, he's come out the cold here with the Sun has illuminated a lot. So like, illuminated a lot of the situation. Potential happiness here with the Sun card. This tells me right now that you're kind of a bit stagnant in making a decision here, and you're actually like, I'm not saying you're stalling, but at the same time, you're really trying to meditate on things and trying to observe. Five of Wands reverse lets me know that you're not really up for any sort of conflict. You're actually kind of like avoiding that, but he may want to avoid that as well too. One more card, please. If they were to get into a relationship, would he be committed? Would he be committed? 1, 2, 3. Three of Cups. Page of Wands reverse here. Would he be committed? Three of Cups is here. You two would have a lot of fun, perhaps, with the Three of Cups. This also does kind of represent like some sort of reconciliation. Hi, Lou. But here's the Page of Wands reverse here too. This can talk about communication blockages, maybe a lack of passion, perhaps. Maybe you fear, or he fears that like, or somebody here feels like things could just like tensions run high and then it just cool down and never come back. This is also immaturity that you're kind of like not wanting. But overall, would he be committed? I mean, it's possible here. Really, all this is actually kind of talking about what's kind of like on your mind, what's in your energy. Why is the Two of Wands reverse? Wait, my bad. Why is the Two of Wands reverse here? Why is this Two of Wands reverse? King of Swords. You might view him as indecisive, or you're indecisive when it comes to him. He comes up as an air sign. Here with this King of Swords. There also might need to be like a need for you to actually put your foot down here and think logically about things, which is what you're trying to do. You're trying to think really rationally about this, because the last thing that you want to do is take a wrong direction with this person. So it's like this spread kind of like answers your questions indirectly, in a sense, and it's kind of like focusing on like what you don't want to do and where you're already at in life. There is a potential that he could make you happy here with the Sun card, and that you two could reunite, because right now you're really trying to not entertain any conflict, and he might do the same. But yeah, but it's all really up to you whether or not you really want to accept this person back, I feel. Okay. And thank you, Lou. So yeah, thank you. I'll think about it. You're welcome. Donnie, you can go ahead and ask a question. Hey, it's a paid reading. Yes. Did you get my donate? Yes, I did, Eva. But Donnie, go ahead and put down your questions, please. I've donated. I know, I'm asking you to put down your questions. But Donnie, go ahead and put down your questions, please. Ronald, what are his true intentions? Alright. So for Donnie, what are Ronald's true intentions towards her? What are his true intentions towards her? Four of Cups reverse. Five of Wands reverse. What was that? The Emperor is here. I don't know. Let's flip that back over because I'm not even sure about that one. What are his true intentions? What are Donnie's true intentions towards her? I think not Donnie's, but what are Ronald's? Let me, because I asked that wrong. What are Ronald's true intentions towards her? What are Ronald's true intentions towards her? What are his true intentions towards her? What are his true intentions towards her? Alright. There. Alright. Alright, so what are his true intentions towards you? Okay, so Four of Cups reverse and then the Five of Wands reverse came out. Makes me feel like he's a bit upset that you're maybe not competing for his attention, possibly. Otherwise than that, if not, his intentions, I feel like he doesn't want to have any sort of conflict with you with the Five of Wands reverse here. Maybe he feels a bit overlooked by you with the Four of Cups reverse, or you feel overlooked with this person, or somebody here could be basically looking at other options or feel like they've missed an opportunity. Maybe he was thinking about things a bit illogically here with this King of Swords reverse. A second. Why is strength here? Why is strength here? Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Fool. Strength. What are his true intentions towards you? Strength here. Maybe he wants to literally strengthen a bond here, or feels like you can like tame him in some sort of way. This is somewhat of a confusing card with me. But the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Fool card is here too. Maybe it's the thing here going steady and being patient here, because the Eight of Wands is here, like talks about like going forward and also like communication, but at the same time here somebody's trying to actually get a grip on themselves here, because somebody here has a bit of anxiety and worry. Maybe somebody here kind of overexerts himself, or it could be a tad bit controlling or come off this way. With the Fool card here with strength, this talks about taking a new leap of faith here. So trying to find the courage here to come forward to you. I feel like, yeah, definitely this would be courage, trying to communicate something to you, trying to move forward, but having some sort of anxiety when it comes to actually taking that leap of faith. Maybe he thinks about things a little bit irrational here. Again, with the King of Swords reverse, The Queen of Pentacles reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reverse here? Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Okay. What are his intentions? Right now, there could be some confusion here. Maybe he could have options here with the Seven of Cups, so there's confusions as to what to do, or you feel confused. Queen of Pentacles reverse here, and then with this Queen of Wands, there could be another person in the mix, maybe. I don't know. I mean, this does talk about offering something with the Ace of Pentacles here. What does he want to do? If you're struggling financially, he may want to help you out. At the same time, he may also find you attractive here with this ace. I mean, with this with this Queen of Wands. Just donate. Thank you, Katrina. Katrina, where did you donate to? What are his intentions here too? Maybe something here could come out with the Sun card. The Two of Pentacles lets me know that he's going back and forth trying to weigh out his options maybe. Also before so, PayPal, all right. Also before so, because I asked a question a little bit wrong, but I will say, I believe, yeah, the Page of Pentacles came out and then the Tower, either reverse or upright. Page of Pentacles here, he may want to offer you something or some sort of stable communication, but with the Tower here, it's like offering something after something here kind of came down here, or it's something that's going to like maybe come out of nowhere, like be a shock, or something here could have happened to you. What else are his intentions? Ten of Cups. Maybe he wants something long term. Maybe he views you as somebody here that he could potentially like be happy with like forever maybe. Overall, somebody here may feel like they have lost an opportunity due to somebody here not fighting for the other person here, or somebody here may be a bit stubborn about coming forward. Either way, somebody's not entertaining conflict. Somebody's trying to gather the strength and courage to possibly communicate here. Maybe he came off as the type of person to play mind games or just be a bit irrational here, not be logical about this here, and it's actually pretty confusing to you. Actually, things are somewhat eclipsed, so at the same time, not really knowing, feeling like you don't know, and kind of like going back and forth here, whether he's juggling you and another person or juggling his thoughts and his feelings. Overall, wanting something happy with you. And then down here, maybe you were turned off because he could have been offering to somebody else, or his intentions towards you. With the Queen of Pentacles reverse here, there could be like two different sides, but it's like really wanting an offer, but I don't know if this is like some sort of facade here. This can talk about somebody here that's very stable and ungrounded, but at the same time, or struggling in some sort of way, but at the same time here, very attractive. Is this possibly help or maybe a gift, or feels like your energy is turned off towards him? But his intentions, I think, is to offer you something, but he goes back and forth. He's a bit indecisive. And then, what else? So for Donnie, why was Ronald so cold and mean to her? Why was he cold and mean to her? Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles reverse. For whatever reason, I'm thinking like somebody who's not paying attention to the other person or something. There's like a lack of attention. I don't know why. What else? Star, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Seven of Wands reverse here, King of Pentacles. Why was he so cold and mean? Maybe he's a bit in his ego with the King of Pentacles. This can talk about something here that is financially stable, but can also be a bit selfish and egotistical. Maybe he feels small compared to you too with this Page of Pentacles reverse. I mean, this is like a really small offer. But at the same time here, the Three of... Oh, he's healing. That's what it is. Maybe things didn't really work out between the two of you before with the Three of Pentacles reverse and the Star card. Maybe he felt like he lost wish fulfillment. There's like him having to heal. But maybe he also sees you in your power here with the Knight of Pentacles. Someone here that's single and basically can take care of themselves, very independent. You come up with somebody here that's caring, but if this is him, he's a bit immature, like emotionally immature possibly. Seven of Wands reverse here. Why is he so cold and mean? Why is this Seven of Wands reverse? 1, 2, 3. Eight of Pentacles reverse here. It's like standing down here due to a lack of effort that's being put into a situation. Maybe he feels like you're not putting in like any sort of effort into the situation. Therefore, he's kind of like backing off. Although he may be offering a bit of feelings here. Why is the Three of Pentacles reverse? Ace of Wands. Yeah, something here failed to start. Maybe. Or he fears that. Because it seems like you already got it on your own. Why is the Star card here? Two of Wands. Why? Maybe embarrassment. Let's see. Maybe he could be wanting to take a new path with you and make peace, or let's see. Two of Wands, let's talk about making a decision here. Maybe somebody is making a decision as to like where their true wish fulfillment lies, or this is going when it comes to wish fulfillment or trying to heal here. Somebody here is taking a new direction when it comes to it, possibly. So why is he cold and mean? You may feel like you don't need him. Also, like there's still feelings here with this Page of Cups here. Maybe he feels like, again, like he feels like he doesn't have enough to offer with this Page of Pentacles. Or feels like when he did offer something, it just didn't get off the ground. Here, the Three of Cups reverse. I mean, Three of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse here. Like, there was a lack of growth within a situation. And somebody here is just healing from it. But that seems to be why. Why is this King of Pentacles here, though? Four of Wands. Why? I don't know. Like, it's just the whole thing is, like, this can be somebody here that's already committed. Possibly. Or the King of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands. Also, somebody here that's focused on the stability, or he wants this with you. It could be one of the three. Eight of Cups reverse, so at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here is teetering back and forth about walking away or wanting to return. So, yeah. It's a relationship still in nowhere. He broke up at. Yeah, so it's like he just kind of like gained a bit of an ego from doing that. Because maybe he felt like he was a failure in that. And sadly, that's how some immature guys are. Especially, like, if it is their fault, then they'll basically, like, act like it's you when it's really not. Eva, you can go ahead and ask your questions. Okay, I see Luz, and then that's Katrina. Alright. Yeah, alright. Also, for Lou and Katrina, when I do call on you guys, please just put all your questions down, because I'm trying to move through the list. Alright. What does Nick find attractive about me? What does he like about me? Number 2, my intuition trying to tell me. Alright, so it's Spirit for Eva. What does Nick find attractive about her? High Priestess, 2 of Swords reverse. Maybe you're not holding back. What else? 1. Knight of Wands reverse. What does Nick find attractive about her? King of Cups. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Temperance reverse. What does he find attractive about you? The High Priestess is reverse. One of two things. He may feel like you're an open book. Especially here with this Two of Swords reverse. It's like nothing to hide. Also with the High Priestess reverse here, this does talk about somebody here that's not who they say they are. So he may feel like there's like a mysterious side to you. Knight of Wands is here reverse. What does he like about you? You might be the type of person here who doesn't rush to do things very quickly and isn't reckless. Instead, you kind of sit back and plan out what you're trying to do, what goal you're trying to accomplish before you actually set out on how to do it, maybe, or setting out on doing it. He also may like the fact that you just go towards whatever you want regardless of the consequences. Nine of Wands reverse. What does he like about you? He may like the fact that no matter how... No. Maybe he likes the fact about you that you kind of are relentless about some things, even though you could get a bit tired out, possibly. I mean, this can also speak of somebody here that, finding it hard to overcome challenges, but no matter what, you stay... Yeah, you're emotionally stable here and you don't lose your shit. King of Cups is here too. This is being emotionally balanced here. This is being giving, but knowing when to cut things off. Temperance reverse here. What does he like about you? It's still the same thing with the King of Cups here. Definitely not losing your shit. He likes how you have a balance have balance here. Maybe you've learned patience. Why is the Temperance reverse? 1, 2, 3. Knight of Swords. Temperance reverse, Knight of Swords here. This talks about going on the pursuit of something here too. But this can also talk about doing too much and rushing. Maybe he likes the fact that you don't do that. Possibly. But just to recap everything that I just said, he likes the fact that you're possibly an open book, or, there's another side to you, and he kind of finds out a bit mysterious. He likes that no matter how hard things get, you still go after your goal here and you don't lose your shit. And how you try to maintain a balance about things instead of, maybe... Alright, Katrina, I haven't called on you. But, yeah, let's see. Definitely, just not rushing to do things out of impatience. You actually sit back and wait. So that seems to be it, for one. Oops, send it on accident. It's alright, you're fine. And then for your second one, what is your intuition? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Trying to tell you. What is your intuition showing the Tower? What is your intuition showing the Tower? 1, 2, 3. 7 of Swords. There could be somebody around you that's being a bit deceptive or sneaky in some sort of way. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Maybe a thief. Devil reverse. Could be a Capricorn around you. Maybe an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ace of Swords. 10 of Pentacles reverse. 5 of Cups. Could be a truth as to why maybe a breakup could have happened. Here, the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles reverse, and then the 5 of Cups. The truth as to why something crumbled the way it did. Also, I'm potentially seeing, maybe a huge loss of money. So be careful about, where you place your money at and with whom. Your intuition is also trying to tell you to back up from people, places, and things here that don't serve you, and to take back your control for the Devil card reverse. What's Ace of Pentacles? No, what's Ace of Pentacles reverse? Page of Swords. Yeah, some sort of information about some sort of monetary loss, if that is what it is. Or some sort of offer could come in. Also, the Page of Swords is a shit talker. So if you turn somebody down and revoked an offer, then you can expect to hear this. Or there is lies pertaining as to why whatever happened with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords. It's definitely telling you to get away from the situation here with the Devil reverse. You're gonna you are intuitively gaining clarity here with this 10 of Pentacles. I mean, not 10 shit. With the Ace of Swords. Why is 10 of Pentacles here reverse? 1, 2, 3. 6 of Wands reverse. Yeah, something here just wasn't successful. You're gonna maybe find out more as to why, and it could be a tad bit disappointing. Or you're just kind of like getting a revelation. But maybe if there's like some sort of long-term commitment here or some sort of investment, whatever the case may be here, something here just wasn't really successful. Maybe somebody is getting like bad attention based off of it. So yeah. But that's what it's basically trying to tell you, is to watch out and get away from people, places, and things that don't serve you. As well as you could find out some stuff here, or you're just kind of like realizing some stuff about somebody. Nick and I broke up and he wants to reconcile. Oh, okay. Somebody could still be a bit upset over it. Thank you. You're welcome. Lou, you can go ahead and put down your questions. Okay, Lou. How will I know if Javier is someone from a past life connection? I feel a deep connection, but he confuses me. And 2, is my kid's father, Brandon, a karmic? And number 3, what's blocking me from union? Okay. So, Spirit. How will I know? Well, I'll ask for the first one if he is a past life connection. Spirit, is Javier a past life connection for Lou? Is he a past life connection for her? The Lovers is reversed. It's possible. The Lovers does talk about soulmate connections here, spiritual connections. So this can also talk about like choices and attraction. As for a soulmate connection, it's possible here, but it seems like you two are currently, I mean, this can represent separation, but this can also represent not being on the same page and maybe not having like, well, kind of being a bit unbalanced here. Maybe somebody made the wrong choice. Does she have a soulmate connection with Javier? Strength is here. Ace of Wands reverse, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. There's a lot of fire energy here. Could be a fire sign. I see Gemini, Leo, and then every other fire sign. So is he a past life connection? It's very possible here with the Lovers card. Maybe you found things to be a bit overwhelming here with this Strength card, or notices how like tamed you get, or why is the Strength card here? Ace of Swords. Being strong and trying to find the truth, or trying to at least have some sort of clarity. However, when it came to between the two of you, maybe things kind of didn't get started on the right foot. With Ace of Wands reverse here, like a lack of passion here, or a lack of growth within the situation, which in turn really stresses one or both of you out here, makes somebody here a bit anxious. Thus, somebody here may want to move forward here with this Eight of Wands, or you could be waiting for some sort of communication. He could be at a distance from you with the Three of Wands here too. What's the Three of Wands? 2, 3. Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, you could be waiting for this person to return. Possibly with the Three of Wands here and the Six of Swords reverse. These are both cards of traveling. So if you went someplace and you're possibly waiting for him to come back, this is also waiting for your ships to come in. But this is like going out there, but at the same time having a hard time moving forward. But to answer your question, yeah, especially here with the Knight of Wands here, talks about wanting to passionately come towards somebody here and take some sort of action. But do you guys have some sort of past life connection? It's possible here with that Lover's card, some sort of soul connection that you guys may have. It's stressful though, I see. So for Lou, for Brand, for her father of her children, Brandon. Is Brandon a karmic for Lou? Is he a karmic? Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups. Is he a karmic for her? Eight of Swords reverse, Five of Wands, the Hangman. Is he a karmic for her? King of Cups reverse, Knight of Cups. Is he a karmic for her? Name more cards, please. Four of Wands. Is he a karmic for her? Is he a karmic for her? Shit, that's a lot of cards. Right, so for Brandon, is he a karmic? It's possible. However, you can always have karmic cycles with somebody. Like, even with twin flame connections and soulmate connections, you can still have karmic cycles with that person. But is this person a karmic here? I will say this much. Start with the top row up here. Due to certain changes or unexpected changes here, something here ultimately made you upset or disappointed here. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups. But at the same time, somebody here has released themselves from the situation with the Eight of Swords reverse. Five of Wands here and the Hangman. The thing is, somebody here could have been just stuck in there, like having a lot of conflict, a lot of petty arguments here. Or this is you kind of fighting for the connection, but at the same time, or you were. The Hangman is here too. You could just be observing right now, or somebody here is at a stalemate with you. King of Cups reverse here. He shows up as somebody here, especially here with this Knight of Cups reverse, shows up as somebody that could be a bit uncaring at times, maybe emotionally unavailable, really emotional, or emotionally immature. Four of Wands here, Eight of Cups reverse. Injustice. Justice is like another card of karma. Four of Wands, this can represent union at times. To me, it's not, but to other people. But this is like stability, having stability, also a commitment. Eight of Cups reverse can talk about somebody coming back here or teetering back and forth here. Maybe there's legalities within the situation, like a legal situation going on here with justice, or somebody here trying to do right, trying to have a balanced outlook on the situation, trying to be strong here with the Strength card, but the Lovers is reverse. So is he a karmic? I mean, there's a possibility here, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, Jacqueline, did you like donate for one instead of just putting your questions down there? But is he a karmic? Why Strength here again? This is, yeah, relying on inner strength here and trying to really think about things because you're seeing through illusions. The Lovers is reversed, letting me know that there's some sort of imbalance between the two of you, or there's separation currently. If this person was your twin, it's possible. But at the same time, I do look for certain cards. I don't really get asked this type of questions that much, but at the same time, like, is this person or karmic? It's very possible here, especially here with this Wheel of Fortune, that can represent karmic cycles. But like I said, like, you can have karmic cycles within the twin flame connection or a regular soulmate connection. It all really depends, you know. All right. And Spirit, so for number 3, what's blocking you from the union? What's blocking her from the union? Possibly the twin flame or with somebody, but what's blocking her from the union? What's blocking her from the union? Page of Wands. You have Cups reverse. What's blocking her from the union? Four of Swords reverse. Ace of Wands reverse here. What's blocking her from the union? Knight of Cups reverse. What's blocking her from the union? Five of Pentacles. Okay, why is Page of Wands here? Eight of Pentacles. Ace and Knight of Cups. No, why is this Ace of Wands here? Reverse. Justice. What's blocking you from union? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is the Moon reverse here too. It could be, you could be like really going in and out of trying to determine how you feel. The Moon reverse also talks about illusions being revealed. Well, no longer having any sort of illusion. What's blocking you from union? What I kind of feel like is like not taking on endeavors for whatever reason. You come up as the Queen of Pentacles, so somebody here that is a mother but is also really stable. The Page of Wands here can be communication. This can also be like passionate communication, but immaturity. Thing is, it's like, it's possibly the type of thing that you're not putting up with it, or either you're not taking not taking the opportunity when it comes. Three of Pentacles reverse here in the Four of Swords. Right now, you're kind of trying to come out of a resting state when it comes to really contemplating about what hasn't worked out here with the Three of Pentacles reverse. It's like ruminating over things, or with the Four of Swords reverse, really overthinking things. Ace of Wands reverse here with the Justice card. Maybe something here will stop from growing for your own good. Justice here does talk about balance, but this also does talk about like divine order, you know. Maybe there's a reason why something here didn't come into fruition. But at the same time here, this is also being fair to yourself and having a level of honesty. Knight of Cups reverse here. Somebody here isn't expressing how they feel. Thus, somebody here feels left out in the cold here with the Five of Pentacles. Also, somebody here may be, I'm not saying they're blocked, but at the same time, Ace of Wands reverse here and Knight of Cups reverse talks about somebody here that's not coming forward to start something as of yet. Maybe somebody here doesn't see if things are actually like, if there's any sort of growth. This does, I mean, this also can be like a lack of energy here. Maybe somebody doesn't have the stamina for it right now. When it comes to like what's blocking union, it could be both sides type of thing. Maybe the other person. What else could be blocking union here for blue? 1, 2, 3. Eight of Swords reverse. Six of Wands reverse. Six of Pentacles reverse. All right, what's blocking you too? You need to release yourself from things here that, like, you need to release yourself from negative thinking and also situations that are unfavorable. This does talk about releasing in the reverse. How can it be added onto the list? If you donate, yes. Six of Wands. This also talks about getting out of your head, out of what's not successful with the Six of Wands reverse here. What's blocking you from union? 2. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Rose, did you donate? 6 of Pentacles reverse. What's blocking you from union? You also may find yourself giving to other people in situations that aren't giving anything back. It's like giving and giving and giving, but that's all you do. All the other parties do, all they do is take. So you need to learn balance here. Also need to learn when to cut people off. So what's ultimately blocking you from union? Stop ruminating over what's already happened, what's already occurred here. Also, somebody here may not have a lot of strength or a lot of stamina or a lot of energy to bring forth what they want, that you feel left out cold. Also, the 5 of Pentacles can like represent a victim mentality. Like if you have that, get rid of it. There is a need to have balance here. Also, you may feel like a need that there needs to be justice for something here that hasn't started yet. So yeah, Jacqueline, can you keep your questions to yourself until I call you, please? But that seems to be what's that. The 6 of Wands reverse too, as to what's blocking you. Maybe you felt like things weren't fair before. Maybe you felt like you had like a lack of recognition from other people or this other specific person. It's just a need to really get out of your head. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, Katrina, you can go ahead and ask. All right, Jacqueline, I got your donation. Thank you. I'm a Scorpio, by the way. All right. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second here, because my... All right. I should just go to McDonald's and get McDonald's Sprite. I'm gonna skip it that way. All right, so for Katrina, just need to get what he wanted from me. What are 3 things he isn't telling me? What advice does Spirit have for me in regards to love? I want to get married. Sick of wasting time. Spirit soul for her first one. Did Corey basically use her to get what he wanted? So, the Fool is here. Star reverse. King of Wands. He's coming up as somebody that's cocky. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands here. The Hermit. Did he use you? Why is the Star reverse? Sun reverse. Okay, so a bunch of unhappiness. That's what that is. 2 of Cups reverse. All right, so I do see that there's been some sort of split, perhaps, maybe with the 2 of Pentacles. I mean, not 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups, or some sort of disagreement. Maybe you two aren't on the same page. He could have done something reckless here with the Fool card that really made you unhappy. It makes you feel like you're not at peace with this person here with the Star and the Sun reverse. Maybe you two could have some sort of soulmate connection. I don't know. You both come up as the King and the Queen of Wands here, so highly attractive individuals, but very exciting, standing in your power here. He may have wanted something stable with you with the 10 of Pentacles. Right now, it seems as if somebody here, maybe you or him, somebody's wanting to be alone with the Hermit card. Did he use her? Did he use her to get what he wanted? Did he use her to get what he wanted? Seven of Cups, King of Swords, reverse. Three of Wands. Did he use you? Wait. Eight of Cups is here. At the bottom. You may have thought that this person was playing mind games here, the Seven of Cups and the King of Swords reverse. But it's not necessarily mind games, even though it could have been, depending on your situation, because I wasn't there. He could have just been somebody here that was actually a very confused individual. Somebody that didn't really think things through with the King of Swords reverse, somewhat irrational. Why is this Three of Wands here? Four of Pentacles reverse, and the Two of Cups reverse here too. Wonder. This is waiting for some of these ships to come in, or looking to see what else is out there on the horizon, because maybe somebody here is just letting go of what the both of you had here, or releasing it. Three of Wands can also be like, it can stand for third party, but at the same time I'm not feeling it, but it could be possibly. At the bottom of the deck I have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody's just feeling like things kind of just didn't go their way, or took an unexpected turn. But overall, did he use you to get what he wanted? I'm not really picking up that vibe. He kind of comes up as somebody here that can be a bit stupid. Why is the Seven of Cups here though? The World. Seven of Cups in the World. Maybe somebody here was considering their options from distance. This can be confused about whether or not to end or begin a cycle here too, or there's confusion. Also, maybe he could have been at a distance from you with the World card. Did he use you? I'm not feeling that. It just really looks like he just did something stupid that kind of jeopardized the both of you, and he didn't think it through. And he's actually, I'm not saying he's playing victim, but he kind of comes up as somebody here that's a bit of a jackass. But I'm not feeling somebody getting used. Spirit. Okay, so what are three things that he isn't telling me? What are things that he isn't telling you? What are things that Corey hasn't told her or isn't telling her? Strength card. Strength reverse. The Moon reverse here. The Six of Swords reverse. What are things he isn't telling her? Nine of Cups reverse. What is things he's not telling her? Hierophant. What are things he's not telling her? Five of Wands. My strength reverse. 1, 2, 3. For one, he could be parading around like he's all right. He's not. Strength card here. Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. Strength card can talk about somebody's image, like worrying about it or kind of being vain in a sense. This is also somebody here that can be a bit controlling or has control issues here, or is losing control or fears it. The Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot talks about somebody here that's just moving forward in life. They have their freedom here, they have their independence, but actually they're kind of weak. This person, so one thing he's not telling you, yeah, he's maybe not doing so well, especially here with his Moon reverse and his Six of Swords reverse. Your intuition may also be telling you that he also, like, it could also be revealed for another thing that he has a hard time moving forward in this situation, or maybe wants to come back here. He may not be very pleased with himself right now with the Nine of Cups reverse, the Hierophant, and the Five of Wands. He may want to fight for the commitment, but at the same time here, why is the Five of Wands here? 1, 2, 3. Star reverse. Yeah, there's a bunch of arguments, a lot of conflict here, because maybe somebody feels like they've lost their wish fulfillment, or you two simply aren't at peace with each other. Caramel, thank you. Why is the Hierophant here reverse? 1, 2, 3. The Emperor. He does want to be a stable person in your life. He does want to be committed to you. That's for 1. With the Hierophant and the Emperor card. This can also, too, even if it's not, still, I'm just throwing it out there. This can talk about dealing with a father issue or some sort of controlling figure here, especially here with the Hierophant here. Talks about somebody, a leader, like an authoritative leader that he could be dealing with. It's like a very masculine energy here. It could be an Aries or a Taurus. So that's for 1. That's 1, 2, 3. One more card. The Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups. When it comes to you, he feels like, one of 2 things. He feels like you're kind of like taking on a new path away from what's disappointing about the situation, or he actually feels kind of at a loss and sad when it comes to you, and may want to take a new direction, or is trying to or is deciding what he's trying to do to maybe fix it. He does feel sad. So overall, what he wants to tell you is he's not really pleased with what's happened. He may want to come back. He's not really doing good on his own, possibly. It's a very small possibility, but he could be dealing with some sort of authoritative figure here, or some sort of father figure, or has problems with tradition. And overall, the conflict made him feel like he wasn't at peace, and that he may have lost his wish fulfillment, which was you. And he needs to heal from it. And then for your last one, what advice does Spirit have for me in regards to love? All right, Spirit, what type of advice do you have for Katrina when it comes to love? Five of Wands. The Star here. Don't entertain any conflict. Definitely don't do that. Don't compete for anybody. Don't argue with anybody. Don't start a fight. Things of that nature. Don't do things that are basically going to disturb your peace. Instead, they want you to heal. What else? 1. Six of Swords reverse. The Moon. Why is the Moon reverse? 10 of Cups. They want you to decide what you want. The Six of Swords reverse, what they want you to know. Why is the Six of Swords reverse? 7 of Cups. You could have some confusion about maybe whether or not to move away from this person, or that's the other way around. It's not the other way around here. Or maybe you're wondering, like, if I do move on, like, what choices do I have, possibly? Because this is choices and options. The Moon is reversed here, the 10 of Cups. Maybe something revealed about a relationship could come out, some sort of illusion surrounding it. Or somebody may reveal how they actually felt about the connection. Also, maybe something about family. Also, what else? 1, 2, what else do you want to know? 3. 2 more cards. 6 of Cups. 1, 2, 3. 6 of Wands. Why is the 6 of Cups here? The Empress reverse. Oh, you might have childhood wounds that kind of stem from a lack of nourishment. Maybe you have mom issues with the Six of Cups here and the Empress card. Maybe they want you to know that you would be successful in being a mom, even though you feel like you may not get that chance, or you feel like you wouldn't be as good as a mom, but you more than likely will be. They also want you to be a bit more creative. But the Six of Cups here does talk about the past. It talks about childhood memories. And then this can talk about like mom issues such as neglect, not being nurtured. They do want you to know that either way you're going to be successful. This is more so surrounding things in your subconscious here and things in your outer environment, and also past issues. They want you to basically heal things, especially inner childhood wounds, which may be coming up to the surface for you, which is why I did say family. Okay, yeah. That's what. I do have issues with my mom. Sorry about that. But that seems to be that. They want you to basically heal, but no, they want to let you know too that you will be successful, I feel like. Just don't parade around like everything's all hunky-dory and stuff. Like, it's okay to say like, I'm not okay. Jacqueline, you can go ahead and put down your questions. Sorry about that. I have a movie playing next to me. That way I don't get tired too easily. But yeah. But Jacqueline, you go ahead and just put down your stuff. Does Ali miss me, or will he contact me, and how does he feel? Okay. He's an Aries. Alright. So Spirit, so for Jacqueline. Does Ali miss her? Does he want to contact her? Does Ali miss her? Star reverse. There could be some hurts. Three of Cups reverse. King of Pentacles reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Cups reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse here too. If he does contact you, it's gonna be very, very slow. Or if things are kind of stagnant between the two of you. Why is King of Pentacles reverse? Three of Wands. Why is Three of Wands here? Sun reverse. He more than likely does possibly miss you with the Five of Pentacles reverse. This does talk about wanting to come out the cold with somebody. Or what to do for a career, and wondering if you could see. Thank you. Alright. But he more than likely possibly does want to come out the cold with you. Right now there's some hurts associated with the breakup here, and a need to heal with the Star reverse and the Three of Cups reverse. Right now, either you or him, somebody here is actually feeling a bit displeased. Maybe you felt like this person was selfish. The Knight of Pentacles reverse here too. It's like things kind of possibly came to an abrupt stop. He's hurt. It's possible. Men hurt. It's the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Four of Pentacles. Somebody released what wasn't working for them, or opened up. This talks about something here that wasn't really consistent, or something here that just wasn't being thoroughly worked on here. Things could have just been rushed here and a bit reckless. Therefore, somebody here may have let it go. He comes up as the King of Pentacles here, so he could be somebody here that's a bit stubborn. and selfish here. Maybe he's not the happiest here, or you feel like a bit unhappy, possibly waiting on your ships to come in when it comes to this person. How else does Ali feel about her? And what else does she need to know about Ali? Thermal cards. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Justice reverse. How does he feel and everything? I wonder if he's starting over work with something. This can be somebody here that's focused on work here with the 8 of Pentacles and having a lot of growth associated with it. If not, there is how he's feeling towards you and everything else. He may want to have a fresh new start with you, may feel a lot of passion towards you here, may want to work on things because he knows that he treated you unfairly here with the Justice card, but he may also feel like things are unbalanced, or you feel like things are unbalanced. Overall, as far as communication, it's possible, but I'm not saying too much of communicative cards. There's a possibility of you two maybe reconnecting here. But somebody here, more than likely you, but maybe him too, but somebody's trying to heal from the breakup. Maybe you find yourself at a crossroads when it comes to this person, as well as like trying to wait on your ships when it comes to him, or there's challenges associated that made you unhappy, or things could be illuminated. Maybe a third party. Somebody here really isn't pleased and could have been selfish, and somebody had to really let things go because something here just wasn't working out. Also, he may just be slow as hell to open up. So yeah. I think he probably does a 3 of Wands is there, and I'm like, that could be something, but I'm not sure. It's possible. Okay. Alright. But yeah, and your second question. What do you think? What to do for career? What can you say? Right, Spirit. So, what can Nadira do for a career? What can she do for a job? What could be coming towards her? 2 of Swords reverse. 5 of Swords reverse here. Page of Wands reverse. What you could do for a job is help other people figure out injustices, I feel. Also help other people get away from conflict here with this 5 of Swords reverse. This also talks about exposing other people. The 2 of Swords is here too. I would say when it comes to like job searching, don't filter out so much here. This is also a need to make a concrete decision about what you want. Page of Wands reverse lets me know that right now you feel like there's a blockage. Or there could be like a lack of energy when it comes to this. What else? 1, 2. The deer. Jacqueline, I didn't. No, I saw like your thing. That's why I said your name. Nadira. That's why I saw your name. I'm like, okay, so Nadira did that. All right. Or maybe I did. Okay, what else? What can Jacqueline do for. Okay, what else can she do for a job? 1. King of Pentacles reverse. What can she do for a job here? 4 of Wands. What can she do for a job? 2 of Wands here. Judgments. Why is King of Pentacles reverse? King of Pentacles reverse here too. Wait 1 minute. But what else could you do? Four of Wands here, Two of Wands here too. Right now you're trying to take a new path, I see, to help out for your stability here with the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands card. There needs to be a decision that has to be made. What can you do for a job? King of Pentacles here, Knight of Pentacles. That's about something that's a bit stable. Maybe help other people out monetary-wise. Possible. Because this talks about a need to rebuild, so helping other people rebuild. Ultimately, there is a decision for you to make here. Especially with Judgment. Page of Wands is here. Maybe you have a lack of stamina when it comes to this. Ultimately, what you can do for a job. Five of Swords, Two of Swords here. Like I said, just help like uncover things, I feel like. Help people make decisions. Help people rebuild, especially when it comes to their stability, and help them like discover other like new paths in life. I don't know, it's like being like a counselor of some sort. Judgment is here too. Help other people make great decisions. It's like being a decision maker. So basically like counseling, I guess you could say. So yeah. But Jacqueline, did that resonate or? What's her name? Let's see. Caramel, you can go ahead and put down your questions. I wonder if I should find more clients. I only have a few. Oh, hair. Okay, that's what that is. Start posting more on social media about like what you do and like reviews and stuff. Also, since there's a virus, so I guess you can start taking house calls if you haven't done that already. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, but like start posting stuff on social media. Take house calls if you're not doing that. What else for hair people? Maybe reach out to like family and friends and see if they need something done. I'm not really in like obviously like I'm not in the hair industry, but I don't really know. All I can say is like social media is everybody's best friend right now when it comes to really marketing their services. It could be that or finding a shop. Excuse me. Can I ask about if you see benefits coming this month? Basically, I saw like let's see, that King of Pentacles reverse, and then the King of Pentacles reverse, and then the Knight of Pentacles reverse here. No. The Page of Wands is reversed too. Like you need to take the initiative, I think. King of Pentacles reverse here. That can also talk about somebody that's losing money here. You need to have like more of an established type of thing. King of Pentacles, like be consistent. You have to be very consistent, because otherwise it's saying like you're not. I've waited 3 months with Ed. With EDD, okay. So yeah. Caramel, you can go ahead and ask your question. Wait, is Caramel here? Because like she's next. And I would just appreciate if people would do. Also, no notifications. Who's that? Nadira, that would be you. Okay, well, since she's not answering right now, Nadira, you can go ahead and put down your questions. I'll go ahead and do you. Ow. But while you're doing that, I'm gonna go get some. Caramel, okay. There she is. All right. Will I reconcile and see? All right, all right, Nadira. Then I'll. Okay, Caramel's here. All right. All right, Caramel. All right, Nadira. It's just the original order now because I'm like, okay, now I see this, and I just came back. All right. Will I reconcile with my boyfriend Michael? I blocked him, but I miss him. Okay. Spirit for Caramel Apple. Will she reconcile with Michael? Will she reconcile with Michael? Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles reverse. All right, well, things might have been a bit inconsistent between the two of you with the Knight of Pentacles, or he was. This also talks about going too fast and not having a plan. What else? Reconcile. The Hermit. So also it's like stopping in your tracks here and really trying to think about things, trying to take some introspection. I believe that you come up as a Queen of Wands here, so you know what you want. You know what you want. It's just the whole thing of like, you're not really doing this. Page of Wands reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, and maybe like there's blockages in communication as well as like a tad bit of immaturity here with the Page of Wands reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse here. Like maybe you could have gotten a bit impatient when it came to him. Also may have felt like you were like wasting your time. Also like giving but like not getting anything back. Will they reconcile? Will they reconcile? Page of Pentacles. Will they reconcile? Knight of Swords reverse. Will they reconcile? Taking it slow. Eight of Wands. Five of Wands here. Will you two? I mean, wait, why is it Knight of Swords reverse? 1, 2, 3. Initially, I felt like taking things slow here, not going too fast. Nine of Wands. I do see an offer here. I don't know. He might be a Virgo. I don't know. I feel something about this. Maybe a Virgo. I'm not sure. But with the Page of Pentacles here, there is an offer here or want to communicate. But at the same time, like somebody here may just feel like totally stressed out about the situation with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Like, this also talks about like being very impulsive. Maybe he was like really impulsive. He is a Virgo. Okay. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm like, he's a Virgo for whatever reason. Or maybe, wait, I've had you before, so that's possibly why. I'm like, or I just couldn't remember. But anyways, like, someone here is too impulsive, going too fast, and therefore just stressing, like a burnout here. But this is also, I mean, this can, I'm not saying violence, but at the same time, somebody here that can be a bit reckless and overall just causing a bunch of obstacles here. Things that like, you're like, can I even overcome this? But at the same time, like there is this want to communicate and move forward. However, this did pop out with the Five of Wands here. Talks about maybe even moving forward and moving on from like some sort of conflict, but also feeling like if you do, like if there is communication that could spawn conflict here, or you guys just had conflict. Why is the Five of Wands here? 1, 2, 3. The Hierophant. That's a commitment. Maybe certain obligations. What's the Hierophant? 1, 2, 3. Nine of Swords. I'm not saying he was a commitment phobe, although he could have been, but at the same time, when it came to the commitment, there was a lot of stress and anxiety or paranoia, maybe even over certain obligations that either you or him had. But is there a possibility of y'all two reconciling? It honestly would have to go to like your choice, being that there was inconsistency, and as well as if you two are able to set aside your differences and be able to compromise and work something out. What are his feelings towards me? All right, gotcha. What are his feelings towards Spirit? What are his feelings towards her? What? Okay. What are Michael's feelings? What are his feelings towards her? Three of Cups. He wants to reconcile too, perhaps, or he feels like you might be having the time of your life. What else? Maybe you two had a lot of fun together. Yeah. Like he wants to reconcile and bring forth some sort of stable communication or perhaps an offer. But then I have here this Knight of Swords reverse here too. This can also talk about exhaustion or just not taking action towards what you want. Like he's slowed down, like he's not doing anything. What else? What else are his feelings towards her? Queen of Cups reverse. He may feel like you don't care. Maybe he's a bit emotional himself. He might also feel like you're possibly dramatic. I don't know. But this is, to me, like not caring. Like turning your back on somebody. Like emotionally turning your back on another person. What else? King of Wands. Nine of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if like he has a big ego to cover up the fact that he actually feels a bit stressed and a bit wounded from this. With the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands here. He also may... Why is the King of Wands here, though? Oh, wow. Queen of Wands, then. Feels like you two may be a perfect pair. Huge ego. Yeah, egos. It could be that. The Nine of Wands is here. He's stressed. I mean, there's still feelings here, obviously, but he may feel like you're not up for it. Why is the Knight of Swords reverse? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see now. He might be a bit afraid to take a risk towards you, like come towards you here, or he was just reckless, or he knows he was reckless and irresponsible. So, to answer your question, how does he feel? He wants to reconcile, possibly, wants to have some sort of communication, but I'm not saying he's too chicken to do it, but he knows what he did, so therefore it kind of goes both ways here with these two cards. Knowing what you did was wrong, and then being afraid to take that risk and come towards you. He may feel like you don't care, may feel like you two are a match, but also may feel like you might be in your ego as well here, but overall feels anxious and kind of stressed. So yeah, he cares too, but at the same time he may feel like, oh well, she doesn't seem to be showing any sort of emotion towards me, so I guess that's that. Anyway, Chanel. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I did not say that. Yes, he was reckless. All right. Chanel. All right. That's pretty. I'm sorry, because usually, like, I just read line by line. All right. Chanel. For my spirit. So, what is any love fights? Any advice for love when it comes to love for Chanel? Spirit, any advice when it comes to love for Chanel? One. Thanks. You're welcome. Star, 10 of Wands. Go towards what you do consider your own personal wish fulfillment. Do heal, I'd say, and have peace and balance in your life here. With the Star card, with 10 of Wands reverse, drop whatever is burdening you. Drop whatever stresses you out. Don't take on more than you can handle. Like that saying, don't bite off more than you can chew. What else? Spirit. Stop stressing, yeah. The 9 of Wands reverse. Stop overthinking. Stop being paranoid. Don't drive yourself nuts. Don't do that. I did that earlier today. Don't do it. I gave myself heart palpitations for no reason. Spirit, what should she do in regards to love? What advice do you have for her for love? 2 of Cups. Okay. 7 of Pentacles reverse. All right, I see. Yeah, what else? 7 of Wands reverse. Sun. Don't invest your time into relationships here that are ultimately going to be a waste of time. Don't make bad investments here. Be very wise about who you link up with. 7 of Wands reverse. Also, don't be so... Also, this can also, even like when it goes to your current situation here, don't be so impatient here and give up. I mean, that can be one of the messages, but also don't be so defensive. Maybe there are times where you can let your guard down here. Nice things. Ultimately, I mean, this is like different messages. Don't invest your time into relationships that are going to be a waste for you. When it comes to your current situation, back down a little. Don't be so defensive. Don't be up in arms all the time. Don't be impatient when it comes to it. That's if you want this person back. And with the Sun, do go after what's going to make you the happiest. Also, some things here could be revealed to you with the Sun card. So, yeah. Stop driving yourself nuts with the 9 of Swords. You do not want to get heart palpitations. And if you do, just drink cold water. Just do that. Alright, Nadira, now you can go ahead and put down your questions. Great advice, but thank you. I tried it. No, tomorrow I'm going to get myself some salsa and oh, well, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. I'm getting custom boxes made for my business. Will it turn out successful? I hope it does. It should. To be perfectly honest, just before I put down the cards, I was thinking about making my own Oracle deck. And I was thinking about the little package that could come in. And I'm like, it would be so totally good. But it should. It should. I would say, do check out... Well, since you're already getting the made here, the thing is, make sure that the company that you're currently working with doesn't do anything bad, I'd say. Do work with them here. Make sure that they are cooperative. Make sure there's no hidden fees, definitely. But Spirit Souvenir, Nadira, I'll buy it if you make them. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to because it was like one of those quick ideas. I mean, I still have the thing, but at the same time, I'm like, there's different sections to it, and there's a certain way I want the cards, and so I'm gonna have to just talk to a couple people, because I know some people that do make their own decks. And I'll be like, what company did you go to? Because I'm trying to do it when I get time to, of course. And anyways, Spirit, so for custom-made boxes, they turn out successful? For a business for custom-made boxes, will they turn out successful? 7 of Wands reverse, 7 of Swords reverse here, 6 of Cups reverse here too. The Lovers, okay. The Tower reverse. Not successful. Knight of Swords reverse. The Four of Pentacles here too. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, since this is a business that we are talking about, Four of Pentacles here, this does talk about saving money. Also, if you do have problems, don't keep everything in. Six of Cups reverse here. When it comes to your boxes and stuff, Six of Cups, like cups, when it comes to business, is like, that's talking about like creativity here, and well, it can be emotional support, but like the amount of emotional happiness that you have. It could be telling you to become a bit more creative here. The Seven of Swords, since I said that, like something popped in my head, like don't. The Seven of Swords is not necessarily like a card of deception. This can also be somebody here that's just very strategic and skillful. Seven of Swords here. Why Seven of Swords reverse? Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles reverse. Donated for a third question. Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, after you, I think that's just gonna be done. Yeah. Let's just close. Because usually when I do late night stuff, I just make sure to not do any more than like 2 hours or so. Will it be good? The Lovers here. There is a need to make a good choice with the Lovers card. This does talk about a choice making type of thing, whatever, because it's like the Tower is reversed. This talks about trying to prevent shit from happening. You could also be trying to rebuild things, maybe too, like maybe rebuilding your brand, so you're gonna have to make some really good choices when it comes to it. Because with the Knight of Swords here, I would say don't rush, or else you would exhaust yourself out. Don't exhaust your resources. Do take things slow. If you don't take things slow, and if you rush, if you're rushing a lot, if you keep going fast, you're basically heading for basically a disaster in a sense. And you're going to have to build yourself back up if so. So it's best to make a good choice. Seven of Wands reverse will turn out successful here too. You have your guard down possibly when it comes to things. I'm not saying like completely be defensive with whatever company, but at the same time you do need to have a level of protection when it comes, to some people or some companies here, because some aren't completely honest. Like I said, this can talk about being strategic, but this talks about maybe a lack of that or coming out. If this does talk about deception, if something here were to be revealed, this can even talk about some sort of failed manipulation here or whatever it was, but whatever it is, it's something here to move forward from. With the Eight of Wands, or some sort of communication you can get about it. Two of Pentacles reverse can talk about a lot of chaos. No. If we're talking about strategicness, do plan out things. Otherwise than that, you're going to be a bit chaotic. Especially this is going to be over the internet here with the Eight of Wands. Because you're trying to move forward here, but at the same time, it's like trying to move past things that like you took too much of. And instead, you need to have some sort of balance, or at least make a decision. For one. So will it turn out successful? If you take your time with it, put a little bit more creativity into things here, or is also it could be telling you to incorporate maybe even past ideas, or think back to certain times in your life here, certain ideas that you've had before, and maybe incorporate them. Do plan out things here. Do also have a level of protection here. Also, don't be so lax. That's the other thing I get with this. Don't be so lax with it. It will turn out successful, and I think other people would actually love it here. But the thing is, actually take your time and plan. Are you a Scorpio? No. But do take your time to plan here. Don't do things too fast. Four of Pentacles here too. Maybe you're a bit clammed up when it comes to money here. Just loosen up a bit. Relax. You do all of that, and I think, you know, you will be successful with it. Stay on top of it, basically. What's your second and third question? Taking on too much. And I might be looking at you like, girl. Wait a second. Okay. How do your guides feel about her taking on too much? So you're not telling me, Arby, I don't know you. I said no, but I don't know you. And besides that, how do you come on somebody's live and then just start asking stuff like that? Like, that makes no sense. Anyways. Spirit, how do my guides feel about me taking on too much? How do our guides feel about her taking on too much? 10 of Cups. You could be doing it, to be perfectly honest, because ultimately you want to be happy. You want to have a lot of emotional fulfillment. You want to set up. Damn. My thing is buffering for no apparent reason. Okay, because my screen was buffering, but this other thing wasn't. But anyways, I'll just start over. The thing is, then I can relax. Wait a minute. So basically, 10 of Cups are not reverse. So you can relax, I guess. But like, I feel after I get this box in, then I'll be good. Yeah, but relax. But the 10 of Cups here, like, how do they feel? They may feel like ultimately you're trying to set yourself up for like long-term success and happiness. But then I have here the Death reverse. Like, you may have a problem with like letting things go or letting things come to an end. Perhaps, or they feel like it's like a never-ending cycle. What else? How else do her guides feel about her taking on too much? Queen of Wands, 8 of Swords. The Moon reverse, the Queen of Cups. They may feel like it's messing with your emotions here and making you like a bit clammed up. Ultimately here with this Queen of Wands, you are trying to basically, how they feel, they know that like you're trying to make yourself basically like feel good. Like you are right now, like you're on top of your game here with this Queen of Wands here. Like you feel like basically being busy a lot like makes you like boost your ego, like it boosts your confidence. But to be perfectly honest, you're actually trapped. Like you're trapping yourself with like so many responsibilities here that you can't get out. Like you're actually very much in your head, and they would like for you to get out of that. Queen of Cups reverse here, it could be making you like somewhat of an emotional mess. It may make you feel like you're having an emotional meltdown. You could also need to do some inner work to find out why you feel like this with the Moon reverse. Like you need to discover why you feel the need to be busy all the time. Are you a serious girl? Are you a serious boy? Four of Pentacles, they feel like you clam up. Also, they feel like you're actually like kind of worried about money too. Do you know your Chinese astrology? Okay, why are you asking me all this stuff? Let me ask you, are you like an ex of mine? And it's like you just create stuff? It depends. It depends. Depends. Where's the D at? Where's the other D at? What else were you guys saying about her taking on so much? Ace of Cups reverse here. How they feel? Two. I'm not your ex. I wish. I thought. Goodbye, Arby. You're funny. Anyways, how they feel? Ace of Cups reverse. They may feel like, oh, I see. The reason they also may feel like you're taking on so much is because you're kind of like trying to ignore your feelings when it comes to love. Like, you don't want to like deal with love in a sense. So like you're taking on so much so you don't have to deal with love, or you deal with a lack of feelings, or when it comes to like an overflow, like you, it's like basically ignoring it. Oh God. I knew it. Yeah. So yes. So basically the reason why you're doing so much is because like you want to be happy in the long term, but at the same time like you feel like keeping yourself busy is really gonna like keep you on top, and in actuality you're kind of like doing yourself in. Take a load off. Learn to relax. Like, I don't do readings all day long, believe it or not. I don't. I'm in my room, but I watch movies and stuff, or I take a nap, or I'm reading a book. I'm a Gemini. You're not him. About to say, I'm like, you know what? And then I'm a Gemini. Ooh, Geminis. I heard Geminis can be like really two-faced because you guys are the twins. How would Quan feel if I told him I moved on? Devastated. What else do you do in your room? Satanic rituals. You know, I call out to the Dark Lord himself. Hail to the Yale. Nap, movies, and sacrifice. I sacrifice small animals. I go outside and I get squirrels and shit. Yes, girl. But I go outside and I sacrifice squirrels, you know, and cats and insects. That's what I do. I'm dying. I don't do anything else because I am a holy. That's some sadistic thing. I am doing. Look, I praise the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ every day. I don't do any of that stuff that I just said. Are you a dominant type of girl? Am I dominant? I mean, I sure as hell would not be submissive to you. I'm dominant in such a way that I'll be ready to beat somebody's ass, but that's about it. Why are you asking all these questions? Like, do you want me to marry you or something like that? Because it's not going to happen. And I got to do her last question. You don't want no dominant female on you. They will treat you like a bitch. I work for FBI. No, you don't, because you forgot the magic word, the. All right, so number 3. If I told Quan I moved on, how would he feel? So if Nadir told Quan she moved on, how would he feel? The Magician. The Star. How would he feel? Knight of Wands reverse. Knight 2 of Swords. Nah, I want a quiet girl. You want somebody quiet? Why you want somebody quiet? What makes you think that we want to hear you guys talk all the time? There we go. Alright, see? There we go. Back. But you want somebody quiet? Do you want a mouse? If you want like a girl that's quiet, get a sex doll. They do wonders. Anyways, how would Quan feel if... How would Quan feel if Nadir told him that she was moving on? That she moved on. Alright, Nadir, are you still here? Because my thing buffered. Page of Swords. Yes, okay. How would he feel? Ultimately, he would feel really sad and disappointed here with the Four of Cups. Maybe even rejected. Knight of Wands reversed. I think it was like kind of would stop him in his tracks if he was going to take any sort of action. Because he may have wanted to with the Magician here and the Star card. He may have wanted to like create a lot with you here because he thought of you as somebody that's wish fulfillment. Create a lot of peace here. Heal, but maybe feel like he wouldn't be able to do it. Maybe he could just act a bit immaturely. Exactly, so not doing that. How would he feel? The Two of Swords here. Ultimately, he would feel like you're blocking him out of his life and cutting him out here with the Page of Swords. Damn, like I'm supposed to wait. You ain't supposed to wait. And Arby, it's so hot outside. I want to get suntan. Okay, well, Arby, go ahead and get a suntan. And then, you know, tell us back in February whenever, however it works out. Right? I use the Page of Swords here. 1, 2, 3. King of Cups. I don't know. Maybe he could say some shit here. Or this may cause him to really tell you how he feels. Or he feels like you're going to cut him and his emotions out. Or he may cut off his emotions. Or he feels like you're cutting him off. Ultimately, he feels like things are going to be thrown away. And that you're just going to block him off. Man, this boy. Exactly. Like, guys are big babies. But anyways, I'm going to go because it's, I mean, it's already late. It's like 4 something over here, but at the same time, I'm like, I cannot dream myself. Thank you. You're welcome. RB, since you're going to be in the chat, you better subscribe to me. When will you be on again? I was going to do tomorrow night, but at the same time, like, I have to take care of my nephew. So maybe Monday again, maybe so, depending. Sometime during the week. Sometime during the week. Do you want to talk on... No, not really. But maybe sometime during the week here. Because I know I have to get some stuff. But yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, good night. Go on, go down.